Welcome back. Have you checked out my site yet? Well, in addition to featured articles, you'll find my free weekly podcast. Yep, every week. I have in-depth conversations with experts, and we talk about everything from health and business and finance to self-improvement and current issues. The interviews are available on demand, and you can listen to them anytime on your phone, on your computer, or in your car on the way to and from work. Just visit talkwithaudrey.com. So today I'd like to share one of those interviews available right now. Did you know that insurers are paying billions of dollars each year to cover losses caused by severe weather? But unfortunately, sometimes those payments can end up in the pockets of unscrupulous contractors. Well, the National Crime Insurance Bureau, also called NICB, along with the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety, have teamed up to make homeowners aware of this risk as peak hail season approaches. My guest is Dr. Tanya Brown-Giammanco. She's Managing Director of Research at IBHS, and we're going to talk about some common roofing scams and what you can do to help fight and stop the criminals who commit them.
It's not all contractors. We're talking about some contractors, but what are some of the roofing scams that happen during this spring storm season?
There's a couple, unfortunately, people trying to take advantage. One of the most common things that we see right after damaging hail events and wind events is you'll start seeing door-to-door contractors show up. Some of them may be perfectly fine, but some of them may be storm chasers looking to pull a scam. So first thing that we say is if somebody knocks on your door, do not let them on your roof unless you've called and asked them to come. You want to reach out to your insurance company first if you think you have roof damage or any kind of damage following a severe storm. After you've made that contact, you call out to roofers and ask them to come visit. If somebody knocks on your door and they seem reasonable and you're interested in their company, that's fine. Send them away for the time being and then call them back after you've had somebody from the insurance company come out. You don't want to just let anybody that's knocking on your door show up. You want to make sure it's a reputable contractor that's local, that's licensed, bonded, insured. Check those online reviews to make sure that they have good quality work before you let somebody on your roof.
But even before you let someone on your roof, you really do, making that call to your insurance company is important. And why is that? Do they do some kind of evaluation of the damage?
The roofing companies usually get there pretty quickly, but the insurance companies, depending on how severe the event is, may not reach out to you immediately. You may need to reach out to them. In some cases, they will send a claims adjuster out to review the property. If it's a very obvious event that obviously had big damage, maybe they won't, or maybe they have a preferred vendor that they want to refer you to. But they will usually tell you exactly what you need to do to move forward to find out if it is in fact a covered loss under their policy.
So you want to be careful. You want to first call your insurance company, and if somebody just knocks on the door after a wind event or a hailstorm and says, let me check your roof, I think I see some damage from the street, or I don't know what the line could be. But if it's an unscrupulous contractor, if you let somebody who just knocks on the door onto your roof to check it out for you, what's the risk?
Well, you have the risk that they could actually cause more damage than was there, or they could cause damage where you didn't have any to start with. I'm not saying that is the case with all contractors, but those that are kind of up to no good, they may go up there and they may actually cause damage themselves. They may scrape your roof. They may try to take some granules off or tear some of the shingles to create some roof so that when your insurance person finally comes, they say, aha, see, of course there's damage. Do not let somebody that you didn't ask to come over to get up on your roof. They might be fine, they might have good intentions, or they might be one of these bad guys. So I always tell people, talk to friends, talk to family, talk to people in your community that maybe have had some work recently and see what they think. Do they have somebody that they would recommend? Have they heard of any of the companies that you've heard about? And check those online reviews. A lot of people leave reviews for companies, and you'll at least get a sense as to whether or not they're efficient, they're professional, they do a reasonable job. All of those things that we use whenever we're interested in buying something new or trying something new. Those tools work just as well here on the roofing side as they do in any other aspect of your life.
This is just one interview. To listen to it in its entirety and to find out what you can do if you fall victim to a scam, visit talkwithaudrey.com, where you'll find plenty of more available to you on demand.